take them all on. You got the measure of your man, and you know that you can go all the way. Give it to him. Yeah, give him a taste. Give him a taste of Kiwi. Show him you're the best. Give him a taste of Kiwi. You're better than the rest. Give him a taste of Kiwi.
All right, no my hooky my, welcome back to another episode of the Kiwi NRL podcast, episode 151 tonight. So we're stacking them up. Got a very special guest on tonight. It's not Kane, because you've seen his ugly mug a few times. We've got we've got Anthony Galling on tonight, Wigan Warrior and New Zealand Warrior. How are you, bro? You good?
Good, boys. It's such a pleasure to be here. I never got to play for the Kiwis, but I get on the Kiwi podcast. Probably just as good, if not better.
Oh, shit. Yeah, they say it's harder to get on this than the actual Kiwis team, apparently. So you're doing well. You're doing well, brother.
I'm representing tonight. Got the jersey on. I got the hoodie on. Got the jerseys at the back. I don't have a Kiwis jersey. I did have one actually. I've gone through the collection. There's a big bag open here. Might go for them a bit later. But I had a Simon Mannering one. Oof. which I swapped after a game. But I don't know. I think my dad's pinched that one, so I might have to go check it down.
What's that one up next to the cookies one, bro? What's that one? Is that one of those like the that's what team's that?
Line Red Cup, Auckland City Vulcans.
Yes, Vulcans. Oh yeah.
That's a vintage one. Some of them I'm not even sure how they came into my possession. Some of them I've just had as a kid, and I just like you get older and you go, hold on a sec, that's actually pretty cool, man. So,
yeah. He's got all the stash. I mean, I guess when you're a player, like, and you play professionally, like you've probably picked up kit bloody all over the place.
Yeah, I've lost a lot too, to be honest. I was going through it for, man, I'm sure there was more than this, but I think my brothers helped themselves. I think a few people just go through and help themselves, but it's all right. I don't know what to do with them, to be honest. Because you get this big thing of jerseys, like, you can't frame them and hang them up. There'll be no bloody wall space. I saw this guy in the States, actually, he was an NFL player, and he had cut them and made like a quilt. And I thought, oh, that's pretty cool, man. I was like, oh, I don't really want to be turning it into a blanket. I don't know. Seems like a bit of a waste of a jersey.
Seems like it, bro.
Yeah.
You can make little cushion covers. You can make little cushion covers for each team.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I better thank the sponsors before we get carried away, and then otherwise we won't get any more sponsorship money, eh? Shout out to Tough Luck Workwear, independent workwear designed by tradies for tradies. So head along to www.toughluck.co.nz and use the code Kiwi NRL, all caps. You get 10% off the best. You get high vis, you get all sorts of tradie gear, and you get heaps of casual wear there as well. So go along, support the bro and support the potty. Also shout out to Fitzone in Matamata, Te Aroha, Paeroa and Waihi. Thanks for shouting us our Riverside subscription and for buying my beers. Which is great. Shout out to Fitzone. And then lastly, Mortgage IQ. Shout out to Drover there. If you're looking at getting into a new house, getting a new mortgage, refixing, refloating that ass, get hold of Andre at Mortgage IQ and he will help you out. Shit, I must be getting rich if I'm getting all these sponsors. I'm not charging them enough.
This is a paid gig. I don't even know where to send my invoice after this, bro.
Yeah, I'll send you the link after. Sweet. We ended up getting quite a few questions through, bro, so we'll just rip straight into those, eh? We have a standard question that every guest has to answer. Do you have a favorite Kiwi moment or one that, like, all time kind of favorite moment or Kiwi moment, like watching?
Oh, all-time favorite moment, bro. There's some special ones, like 2008 stands out, like winning that World Cup. That's special. I think the first time I went to a Kiwis test, I think it was on my birthday, 18th of October. I think I turned 10 that day. So 2000 and whatever that was. 2000, yeah, I think it was. Maybe 2001. They played Australia. I don't remember a whole lot about the scoreline or what happened that day, but that was the first time that I'd seen like international football. Like you see Darren Lockyer on the same field as, you know, Stacey Jones. I was like, bro, that was buzzy ass. And that's kind of stayed with me. That was cool. But nah, it's yeah, I think that stands out the most for me.
Yeah, a lot of people mention the 08 World Cup because obviously it's our one and only one. But I mean, getting to see though, like all those players together, like you said, on the field at the same time. Yeah, pretty sick, eh? As a young
Yeah.
fella, that'll stick with you for sure. I know,
Yeah,
man, bro.
just cool memories too. Like I remember like just watching, that's always how me and my old man connect was over league. So even like waking up early to watch like the Great Britain test and stuff like that, that was so cool, man.
Yeah, man.
Back
Yeah,
in like the Leon
yeah,
Price days and like, yeah, Stu Fielding and all those guys. It was cool, man.
man. Sweet. We got one from Sam. How do you say your mate's name from Sen? Sam Hewitt. Hewitt.
Sammy
Sam
Hewitt,
Hewitt.
yeah. What's he say?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. He reckons, can you ask Gallo about the time he went to the movies and left his AirPods in?
Oh, bro, that's a stitch up story, man. That's a long story. That's a long story. I'll come back to it if we got time.
All right. Kane, you had a couple there too, eh, bro?
Yeah. Got one from Mitch, your boy from our year.
Oh, yeah.
He told me to bring up the penalty charge then, and what were you thinking?
Oh man, that was one of those games. So we played the Broncos. It was like a Super League versus NRL thing, and we played the Broncos, and like we were never expected to win. They had such a good team: Hodges, Corey Parker, all those guys, and then but it was real close, and it got down to like the last minute, and we were just getting battered in our 20, and we shift the ball left, and we end up scoring to tie the game. And it was like the whole
Whoa.
crowd, like every time an NRL team comes to Wigan, it's like Christmas, bro. Like everyone's just a rugby league crazy town. And so now we're 12 all with these guys. We kick off Golden Point, and it's like, man, we can win this. Like the belief was high. And then they came down to our 20, 30, whatever, and they dropped the ball. Someone dropped the ball in the tackle, and it was like blatant drop. Referee calls strip. And this is no captain's challenge or anything. You just got to take the call on the chin. And I was furious, but like that was one of those games. Like I'd done like 30 carries, like just tackled my balls off. I was like, I can't lose this game. Like I cannot put all this in and get nothing back. And so when Corey Parker's lining up the penalty goal to win the game, I was like, there must be something else, but there must be another way. So I was like, you just want to chuck everything at it, like try anything just to not lose. And I thought, you know what, if I charge down this and he misses the next kick, bro, statue of me outside, like that'll be all time. And I'm like, ice the kicker like they do in NFL, but nah, he just lined it up and it was too easy. But nice little memento. That was from I got Justin Hodges' jersey that day. Yeah, so that was what was that? World Club Challenge 2015, yeah.
15?
World Club Series, yeah. I think three teams came over that year. Yeah, we ended up playing the Bronx, but yeah, good times, man.
Those World Club challenges, quite often, I think it's also because down here in New Zealand and Australia, people don't watch as much Super League, so they always write off all the Super League teams, and it's always good, especially if it's not the Warriors. It's always good to see, you know, the other teams get rolled by the Super League teams. I always rate it, eh?
It's the timing of it. It's always going to be harder for the Aussie teams because the Super League boys are into their season. They're always like 4 rounds in, and it's always pre-season for the NRL boys. But what they don't realise is Super League, like there's some real good players there and real good teams. It's a top-heavy competition though, so your top 4 or 5 teams are solid. Like they could mix it in the NRL. And the bottom half there's some trash, bro. Some real trash. And we think, how are you guys a professional outfit? Like you get paid to play full-time. So that's the difference in the competition. Like NRL, you can get beaten by the Titans, you get beaten by the Tigers. All these bottom teams can show up and beat you. Super League, bro. Like if you're in a good team, you can cruise in by 40-0, like 40-0 at halftime. You know, you're just worried about what you're gonna get up to that night, kind of thing. But yeah, that's the difference, bro.
So the depth's not there, obviously, with the amount of players, or is it just the players, like the depth of players, you reckon, or just the actual clubs themselves aren't set up that
the
well?
clubs aren't. Yeah, they're not set up to like manage. You know, players coming and going. Like they're just doing their best. They are scraping the barrel. Like there's clubs that aren't paying their players, and it used to be big news. Like whoa, like front page news. This team, like you know, Bradford's gone bust. They can't play their players. But now it's like that's just normal, man. Like that's just another team,
every week.
Like,
I seen something. I seen something like one of the teams hadn't paid their bills for the bus or something. Was that just recently?
Yeah,
and then so they're looking for a ride to the
game
game or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
like,
kind
oh
of stuff I'm
shit.
talking about, bro. It's shocking, man. I remember when I left the Warriors 2018, I went to Widnes in 2019. And the reason I didn't want to go is because people were saying, oh, they've just been relegated for one. But people were saying, oh, like there's
Oh yeah.
financial trouble. And I was like, oh, I don't know. So I went there and I thought, oh, no, I'll get out of that and go to Catalan. So I went there to get out of it. And they were like, mate, we'll honor your contract. And it was decent money to be playing in like the lower comp, like championship. And I was like, oh, okay, this could be a cruisy year for me. And then January, February, we got a text on payday. Sorry, boys, can't pay you. I was like, oh no, we took the gamble, didn't pay off, and then
No.
they just
Shit.
sat us down in a
How
room.
common's
Like, there's
that?
no, huh?
How common's that? Like, is that
It's common,
pretty
bro. It
random for
used to
that to
be.
happen, or it's common
No,
as?
it's quite common now. And so the way they deal with
Fuck.
it is there's no like players association there. Like there's no backup or support. So we went into a room and they're like, all right, we'll meet you there and we'll tell you what's happening. Then they didn't show up. So I was like, okay, we'll come back tomorrow. And then they go, okay. But they had Kristen and Inu. They had Wellington
Yeah.
Albert. They had Adam Tangata. They go, all right, you three boys come in here. We're going to have a meeting. And everyone else is sitting in the room waiting. And then they come out and they're like, all right, we've just let go of three of our best players. Like, just sacked them on the spot. No severance, no payout, no nothing. And I was like, hey.
Oh.
Like, it was all the Island boys too. And I was looking at my mate,
Yeah.
Graf Luluwai, Tommy's brother. And I was like, bro, if they're going for the darkest first, I think you might be next, brother.
On the old colour scale, eh? Shit. Looking
I was
around.
like
Oh.
that, bro. Got the dude from
Who's
P&G,
next?
then you got Chris Inu, then you got another cookie boy. I was like, oh, man.
Crazy times, man. I never knew that, eh? I didn't think it was that sort of like not cowboy, but you know what I mean. Shit.
It is cowboy.
There you go.
Bro, it's cowboy. That's why they're crying out for NRL to take over, because there's so much love for the game there, and like within the cities and the towns, like they're crying out for just someone to come and run it right. But they're just so stuck in the old way. But if you've ever been to the UK, like they're lining up for post stamps as we speak. Like that's the kind of world they live in.
Fuck.
Like it's old. Like they just can't move with the times. Yeah.
All right. I've got another one here. This is from Timo Brookie. Shout out to the little brother there. Who is Gallo's fave media personality?
Ooh, you know what? I love Matty Johns, bro. I love Matty Johns just because I love rugby league. I love the content, but the way that he's been able to keep it fresh for so many years. Like even when he's the kind of guy, you'll hear him telling a story you've already heard, but it's still just as good. You know,
Sounds mean, yeah.
Yeah, he's a very good storyteller, man. And he's got a skill, and I don't know if anyone's picked up on this, but he's got a skill where if he's in the middle of a shit story and he knows it's a shit story, he just like gets out of it without you even noticing. You know how some people are in the middle of a shit story and they take you all the way down there and you go,
Yeah.
oh, bro, what was that? But he's got great awareness to be like, this is going nowhere. Segue, like change directions. Yeah, he's a king, bro. I love
He's
it.
got some pretty funny ones now, actually. You mention it. He'll like cut someone pretty quickly, eh? Or he'll use like kind of like a funny segue and everyone kind of, yeah, I've noticed that a bit actually. He'll just get everyone laughing and then he's just on to the next thing. Like he just ditches the story completely. Yeah, it's crack up. He's a man though, eh? He is the
man.
And he keeps it fresh, like you say, and he keeps everything interesting because he's not like the same old boring sort of. And he's kind of on the line of being like good for like able to be on TV and
This is something like I've been trying to I've always been interested in the media space, and so another personality I like is Michael Parkinson. So he was an older guy in the UK. But he interviewed Muhammad Ali, like all the greats, all the football greats. He's a real legend. But he kind of wrote the book on interviewing and stuff. And so when I want to interview somebody, I used to go in with all these questions, and it's like as they're talking, you're just waiting to say the next question kind of thing. But he's got an art. I've found out this about him. When he goes into an interview, he'll just ask one question, and then it's a conversation after that. Like he'll do his research and know about the person you're talking to. He's not just winging it, but it's like I'll go in with one question and then we're off. So yeah, he's the
so
man,
like a fire starter or something. Like it just starts the convo kind of fire starter thing.
Yeah, but it's always he just takes it like straight to the place where it's interesting. Like it's a real artful way.
Yeah.
That'd
be a real skill for sure.
Bro. Yeah, look him up.
There you go. I thought, I thought that wouldn't be a good question, but that was actually a good question.
Back of that, how did you get into the media side of things?
Bro, you know what it was? It was when I was living in the UK. I was really frustrated with like the broadcast over there, because it was very same. And I always thought to myself, if I ever had the opportunity to go in and if someone put a microphone in front of my face, I always thought, like, I never thought I'd play pro. I'd always wanted to, but I thought if I get a chance to have an interview or something like that, I'll make the most of it, and I'll make it as fresh and exciting, because I hate things being the same. I've always wanted to kind of innovate and change things. And so, especially in the UK, I was really frustrated with the way things was. And I remember they interviewed me once before a game, and he said, what are you hoping to do today, kind of thing. Real cliche question. And I said, just like DJ Khaled says, win, 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 no matter what. And he was like, huh? Sorry.
Huh?
He goes, no, sorry. We're going to do that again. We're going to do that again. Can you please do this properly? And I was like, that's when I kind of
What?
clicked, like, bro, you're not, like, I'm doing this right. You're the one who's not doing it right. Like, why should you make the rules on how it's supposed to sound and what we're supposed to say? And this was when Twitter, like, I had a Twitter account then. And then I just started posting videos and, doing recaps and, just being creative, and it became like a creative outlet for me, and then started getting some traction. And then I was like, man, this would be cool to do after footy. And then, it's just kind of built up over time. You do podcasts and interviews, and I'm at that place where I just say yes to everything, and then, and
Yeah,
then,
sweet.
and then that's just how I don't know, that's just how you kind of get into it. And that's what I tell players now, because there's some guys who are so funny, but you put a camera in front of them and they're just like, oh, nah, like it goes away. But I'm like, bro, if you just
Close up.
just keep going, and then you get comfortable at it, and then it just becomes natural. So, yeah.
Fuck, look where they got you. Got you tackling I show speed.
Oh, bro, that was
Yeah,
that came out of the
that's
blue.
right,
No one saw
fucking-
that coming. I got a phone call that
No one's
day,
seen
and
that going.
they said, oh, do you know this I show speed? And I was like, I show speed. I was like, bro, I've heard of that somewhere. And I typed it in, and I was following him already. And there was videos of this dude jumping over Lambos and stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, I know that guy. And they go, okay, he's coming in at 1 o'clock. Do you want to give him a tour of the stadium? And we're going to film it. I was like, oh shit. Okay. So I show up to the stadium, and I'm like, okay, where is he? Because it's like 10 to 1. And they're like, oh, bro. And they had the phone out, and they're like, oh, bro, he's actually on North Shore at the beach. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I didn't realize about the whole streaming thing and how he did it, how he just walks out the hotel and he's
how it
like
works.
just streaming the whole day. So we're sitting at the office, and I'm watching him. He's at the Breakers, like trying to cross up Taco Fall, and then he's at the beach, and then he's at UFC getting the hiding from the Hangman Hooker. And I was like,
Yeah,
bro,
right.
like, so he's gonna come here at 1 o'clock, and they're like, yeah, and they're like, and you think we're gonna take him down to the gym and give him a tour? I was like, bro, he's not gonna do any of that. He's gonna come here and just, you know what he's like if you watch his stuff,
Want
he's
to do
just-
something.
Sure enough, but he got out of the car and his eyes are just like no eye contact, just like, I was like, bro, this dude's crazy, man. He just wants to run wild. So I was like, bro, let's just go out to the field. Bro, we take him out there, and he's like, yo, I want to play rugby. I was like, okay, cool. Put your boots on. We get out there. The boys have finished training, and Webby's like, oh no, these guys have all finished training. They're not doing anything. Like, we're done for the day. And I was like,
We're
okay,
done, yeah.
so what are we doing? Like, what am I supposed to do with him? And then like Slade or someone's putting up like bombs for him, and he's like, man, you got me out here doing baby drills. I want to play rugby. Because he's an athletic dude. Like, he's fast. Like, he's a real athlete.
yeah.
And they're like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
giving him these like end-on-end high balls. And he's like, bro, this is trash. Like, I didn't come here for this. So he wants to like, he just wanted to run it straight. He wanted to do
He
all
wants to
sorts.
bang. He wants to have a go, yeah.
Yeah. So some of the boys are raring, bro. Dimitrik was like, yeah, just tell him run it straight. Like, oh, I'll take him now. I was like, yeah, King, go smash him. And coach is like, nah. And then, they done like a no contact one where Dell like fucking schooled him. You saw that one, eh? That was cool.
Yeah, seen that one. Yeah, that was
And
cool.
then at the end, I was like, bro, no one else can do this. I'm just going to have to step up and do a bit of run it straight. That was cool, man.
fucking
My daughter
smoke.
came home and she was like, Dad, what have you done? Yeah, I was famous at the
Oh, it was gold.
at the intermediate for a week, bro.
Famous at the drop-offs. That's the guy that smokes speed.
But I didn't realize Timo's your brother.
Yeah, bro. That's my younger brother, yeah.
Oh, I've just clicked now. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I met him start of the year or maybe end of last year. He came in to do some content stuff.
He got the gig to do the Warriors for that one day, that night, that game, eh? Is it that one?
Okay. Yeah, I'm not too sure.
And
'cause I've
they
seen
get
him
the
in their
sh-
Finspin
they
as
get
well.
the yeah.
They're all kind of like freelance.
Yeah,
and
he's
stuff, eh?
yeah, he's doing quite a bit now. Yeah, so he's a real
He's
flash.
cool,
Too
man.
flash
He's
for
got
our
some good
podcast
content,
now.
eh? Too flash. Yeah.
No, he goes really well. They just got back from Hawaii, bro, him and his wife, so they do heaps of travel content now. Looks painful as. Fuck that. I don't want to do that. Looks
What do you guys
terrible.
do
It was
for
like
money?
bloody...
Kane, what do you do for money?
I work at FMG Stadium, so I help around
Nice.
the event side there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got the Wise Women's this weekend. Should be pretty sick.
Oh, yeah. You got them for next,
Yeah, that's
next
right.
few games, eh?
Yeah, 3 games, I think.
Nice.
Mm.
Pack it out, bro. Sell out.
Yeah, it's the plan.
Have to get over. Get over there. I forgot about
Cheap,
that.
bro.
I'm going on
Cheap.
Friday night, so
Nice.
it is cheap.
I mean, bro.
Oh,
Whereabouts
what's
you
my
live? Are you
mahi?
in
That's right.
Auckland?
No, I'm based in Matamata, bro. So we grew up
Oh,
down here,
okay.
and that's like, you know where Hobbiton is?
Yeah.
You're the Hobbiton
Yeah,
seat
my
just down the road.
missus' dad worked on it.
True. Yeah,
he was
so
like the art director on Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah.
me. Yeah, so
Yeah.
down in Matamata, bro, but my wife and I own Fitzone, so we've got a gym in Matamata, Te Aroha, Paora, and Waihi, so just in the smaller towns there. So
Oh, nice,
just run those. Basically, yeah. Easy as. No, it's not that easy, but it's all good. It's all good,
nice,
bro.
I like that that Kiwis jersey you got on. That's the one they sold out last year, right?
Yeah, I've got the
The
other
last one.
version up there too. Oh, the last one,
those
yeah.
are mean. Those are mean, bro. It's a Dynasty brought them back.
I splashed out. Yeah, I splashed out because I was like, I'll get the one, and I couldn't decide whether the black or the white, and I was like, fuck, I'll just get both.
Oh,
Just
there's
splash
people like you, bro. People like you. That's why I missed out. There's no more left.
I'll swap you.
Yeah, I'll
Swap your Wigan one.
I'll send you this one, but these are really hot order. Wales Rugby League. People are lining up for these.
That's sick.
Is that Gareth Thomas's one? Whose
I
is
think
that one?
This is who was this? I think this might have been Rodri Lloyd, maybe.
Oh,
He's the current.
Is that
captain.
from when? Is that when you played them? Were you playing? Had you played
I
them
think
to
it was
pick up that jersey? Or you just
like
nick it?
it was when we played them. It was like a World Cup game, I think. I used to have a USA one by there. Very rare to get. We played USA for the qualifiers
cool,
for
yeah.
the last World Cup. Swapped it after the game, and I was like, "Yeah, how cool is this?" Got like these stars and stripes. I was like, "Bro, this is like rare."
Yeah.
Walked out of the changing rooms after the game, and this guy was there. Was because it was like his debut jersey, and he's like, "Oh, Oos." He's like a Samoan dude. He's like, "Oh, Oos, can I have my jersey back as a debut?" And I didn't think I didn't really think about giving it away. I was like, "Oh." I was gonna do like the hard bargain, like, nah, sorry, bro.
Not those ones. He probably felt like he had to when you hit him up.
Yeah, I know. Felt the pressure. Oh well.
Sweet. I think we've got a few. You didn't have any more, bro? You got Kane?
More. Bit of a Wise question.
All right, hit us.
So with the Wise planning to re-sign to Mighty, what do you reckon about the plan with the forwarding position, having Healy kind of biting at the heels of that? He needs to be in that team. So do you prefer running a hooker at forwarding or kind of a utility that can cover the whole back position?
Sam Healy biting on the heels, no pun intended. I don't know. I think you need a back, bro, because Healy is like an out-and-out 9, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't think is there a lot of teams running with just straight 9s on the bench now?
Roosters?
Not as much as there used to be.
Roosters, Raiders, maybe? Owen Paddy?
Yeah.
Does he play half
Paddy?
as well? Yeah, it's not as much as it used to be, is
sure.
it? I think since it dropped to 8 subs,
It used to be the
like,
thing for a
you
while.
know, if
Not
you
as
got an
common.
80-minute hooker, sweet. Like, fill it up with that, like Dylan Walker
Yeah,
over
sure.
at Parrot playing that same role he is pretty much for the Wires. But, yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one, man. You'd love to have a guy that's like a Ben Hunt. I think he's the ultimate, like, interchange, bro, because he is like an out-and-out
Yeah,
9.
sure.
I played for Queensland 9, but then he's class in the halves as well. But that's quite rare to have someone like that. It'd be cool if Healy had those skills to step up and play 6. But yeah, what do you do, man? I think to
The Dragons do it well, eh? The Dragons do it
What's-
well with Little off the bench. He kind of adds a mean impact.
Yeah, I think Jazzy too. Like he won't go to half, but he'll play lock. Brandon Smith, I think he was doing that in the weekend too. He'll play 9 when he has to, and then just go and play lock. Just that kind of solid body in the middle.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't
Especially
know.
HIAs and that too, eh?
By HIAs
HIAs to your
injuries,
backs.
Yeah, I think you have to carry like a Tamaiti on the bench, have that utility role. Because that's what's messed us up so many times this year. It's what Sammy Hewitt was talking about the other day too. It's not just the injury, like there's injuries that happen, the week before or during training, and you deal with them going into the game. But it's when it happens during the game, and it can lose you the game. You got to reshuffle, like that game against the Bulldogs on the weekend. So many injuries, so many reshuffles. It's like, but we got a very slim chance of getting any attacking shape on here. And you could see that, It's just like, it's almost like a non-event. And then the only way you fix it is you go back and, prepare for it during the week without those guys. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a hard one, eh? Because, like, Healy is mean, but...
He's good, bro.
Like you
He's
said,
so
Tamati's-
good, man. I love watching him play.
But Tamati just solves so many problems if you do
Yeah,
have a
man.
problem.
Yeah.
Ideally, you'd have... Oh, you can't really have both. They're quite small. But then Tamati can play in the middle. Anyway, you could probably debate that all week.
Suppose you got
Webby must have the hardest goal.
Yeah.
What was that, sorry?
Well, it happens out of necessity sometimes, eh? Like the team will pick itself due to injuries. Like you don't really have a selection.
Correct. All right. Sweet. Should we get into a bit? Oh, we'll just quickly fly through the results. Nothing too crazy. Storm get over the Broncos. Didn't see this one coming. Obviously, injuries again plays a toll on that. 22-2. The Broncos go down. Knights fall to the Penrith Panthers, who are back up to fourth, 48-12. Raiders get it done against the Seagulls, 28-12, thanks to Jazz Tavanga's Thunderclap? Viking clap? He's basically turned it around for the lads there. Good on you, mate. And
That comment was legendary, though.
What was the comment?
what's slap the chick?
Someone said,
Clap your mama's cheeks.
clap again, and he goes, I'll clap your mum.
Yeah, that's what he said.
He's all
But
time.
bro, you're not logged into your burner account, bro. That's not your burner. That's your actual account. Oh, it's crack up though. Fuck.
It's such a shit house.
Roosters demolished the Dolphins. So you'll be stoked with that, Kane, being a
Yeah, that's a
Roosters
good one.
supporter.
Good one.
Good one. A few scraps in that, eh? That was good to see.
See that crazy bet that someone hit?
Nah, what was it?
What's
Someone had
that?
$10 on the Roosters 51 plus and Radley to score, return 91k.
Hey.
51 plus.
What the?
Yeah, crazy.
Who
bro.
has that?
Do you never pick that though? Because
Nah,
the
not
Dolphins
against
score 30 points a game.
Impossible. Impossible.
crazy odds.
That's
though,
fake
fuck
bets, man.
it. $9,000 odds. What the heck?
Oh, you have to Jello have to fact check that with the TAB. Surely that's a fake.
They posted it.
There's
Oh,
an
the TAB
investigation.
posted. All right.
Yeah.
His
Damn.
investigation. How in the hell would you have that anyway? Doggies get over the Warriors. Unfortunately, I think the Warriors done what they could with what they had to offer. And Rabbitohs, that was a close one. Get over the Titans, 2018. And another close one to finish. Eels get it done, 19-18, with a bit of conjecture at the end there with that possible Cowboys try as well. Which we'll just rattle through the top 8 first. We've got Dolphins in 8th with, how many points is that? 26. Sharks with 28 points in 7th place. 6th place Broncos with 28. Warriors slipped down into 5th place with 30 points. And the dirty old Penrith Panthers, who cellar dwellers at the start of the year, are now in 4th place with 31 points. Doggies in at 3rd, 36. Same with the Storm on 36. And the Raiders are at 38 with a bye this weekend. Pretty crazy scenes. Didn't really see
How
this.
many rounds we got
yeah.
left? Is that 3 rounds left?
Is it 4, Kane?
4.
4 rounds.
Yeah, 4.
4 rounds. Are the Broncos done, you reckon?
Be interesting, eh?
Ah.
They're definitely not making the 4 anymore.
Lucky Ben Hunt's in their team, because that's fucking godsend. Not having any halves.
Sounds silly.
I mean, that was crazy. Don't think I've
That's
ever seen that
crazy.
before.
Same play. It was the same play, wasn't it?
Yeah, same play. Both halves.
I had coached the score, so I was like, fucking get up, cat. Just sharing that, and then they cut back to that. I was like, oh, yo. But then I also had Cobbo to score, and Cobbo came out limping. I was like, nah, fuck.
I don't know any team
then
that's
you're
been
off it.
as up and down as them this year. Like, how do you score 2 points against Melbourne? The week before you put 60. Who they put 60 on?
Fuck yeah, who was that? But there's one team that'll do that. Yeah, the Rabbits, yeah. It's the Broncos, eh? They got so much strike power, eh? It's just weird
That's
that
it, bro.
I-
Someone made the point the other day.
This-
They said even without those 2 halves, you still got Payne Haas.
Look at all the
You
players.
you got the whole. But you got Aussie players. You got Queensland players.
Yeah.
Like any coach will be like, yeah, I'll swap teams. I'll take that team.
100%. And it's just to pull off for 2 points only. That's
It's a curse,
weird,
but you know
bro.
what I say? I say you should never take the 2 points first. It's the biggest sign of weakness.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, straight away, don't take it.
I've never seen a team kick the 2, go on to win. And you always see it on grand final day and you think, okay, it's going to be close game, whatever, and they take the 2. I've never seen it work out. Actually, I think maybe Penrith took the 2 last year against Melbourne, but aside from that, it's never a good omen. And I said that, I was sitting next to Monty when when Warriors kicked the 2 against Doggies, I said, but they just handed the game over. And he's like, what? Whatever. And then sure enough, bro, half time, they still got 2 points. I was like, I don't know, man.
There you go for your betting strategies. If the other team takes the penalty, load up.
Load up, bro.
Load up.
All right,
Live
take
bet.
it responsibly.
Oh, yeah, sorry. There's a professional on, guys. There's a professional here. He knows what he's doing. Sweet. Should we jump into our MVK's most valuable Kiwis? Kane, did you want to kick us off? You got a 3, 2, and a 1 point to give out this week, bro?
Yeah. With the 1 point, I thought I would ice Papali'i. Like, he's picking it back up there the last couple of weeks. He's been pretty on form. His try was pretty classic, just a little dummy and run straight through them. So I think he's
Ice puppy
pushing a Kiwi spot. 2 and 3 was pretty hard, a bit of a toss-up. I ended up just because he got sin binned, took some points off him. So Nafahu White, I reckon he's becoming a leader in their pack. He's kind of making like a name for himself in the whole comp that he's one of the best props out there. So I think he definitely deserves the points. And 3, Casey McLean. I think he's making a name for himself the last month or so. Ever since he got dropped for a little while, he's just come back with a vengeance, man. And I think he's showing up a lot of class centres and just continues to make a name for himself. So he gets my 3.
Gets all 3 of your points. All
3, mate.
Who's going next? You go next, Len?
Oh, you can go, bro, if you want.
Oh, I'm easy, bro. I'll go 1 point. I go to Brandon Smith.
Yeah, he's back.
He's back, baby. 58 minutes, 100 meters, 20 tackles. I actually had Isaiah as well at number 2. I thought he's been solid this year, and he's been good when like he took a lot of punishment when the boys weren't there, when the Origin boys were away, and when they were that very slow start to the year, he was getting bashed around, but every week he's strapped up, just soldiering on. But now that they're clicking, he's kind of seeing some fruits of his hard work. And actually had Nafahu White for the 3 points. I thought he was awesome, man. And not just for this game, but it was I was a little bit biased towards the year that he's had, because if I asked you boys at the start of the year, do you see the Roosters in the top 8? Like, what would you say?
Well, I would have said no because I'm not a Roosters fan. But
I would have said first.
Kane would have been optimistic.
But I mean, like the end to their season they had last year. Was it Sam Walker? What do you do? ACL?
Yeah.
Achilles? ACL?
Yeah.
Brandon Smith?
Yeah.
Injury? Hargraves leaving? Like, when those key players, those talisman players leave, there's always like a rebuilding period. And I thought, okay, Roosters will have a year off. Like, they're not going to do much. Signed some dude from Union. I was like, oh, they're struggling, bro. Like, who's this fella? Man, they can play, bro. And that game on the weekend, like when they played the Dolphins, bro, just got back to smashing people. It was like they remembered, hey, like, we're that team. Like, Angus Crichton was like, hey, wait a minute, we're those boys, man. We're like, we shouldn't be scared of anybody. And they were just flowing, man. They look so good. And right time of year, too. They look dangerous, bro. I don't want to run into them come finals time. Hell no.
No, they're looking good. The way they're playing a real cool brand of footy as well, I think it's exciting to watch as well. So
they got a real good
unfortunately.
Pack, you got Lennie, you got Collins, you got White. That's 3 strong props right there.
I can know.
Yeah, it's a solid
White's so
pick,
good,
man.
bro.
Mm.
Who you got, Brookie? 3, 2, 1?
Oh, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. What did I write down? Shit. Just driving the show. My 1 point went to Ice Papali'i, my boy Ice Puppy. Like you said, bro, he'd been bashing away all year when they weren't playing well, but I still felt like he was still putting his hand up every time. So it's just good to see him, like you say, get a bit of fruits from his labour now that they're starting to click. And he's just been solid as a rock in the middle there. So I'm giving him my 1 point. 2 points for me goes to Casey McLean as well. I thought, like you said, Kane, earlier in the year, he had a couple of, not issues, but a couple of moments in games that he probably would want back again. But I think he's, since that point, kicked on, and he's an absolute freak. Speed and size and just, well, everything you want from a classy centre like himself. And in my 3, it's no surprise I've got Nafahu White. What a beast. And I think you're going to bring it up later, Kane, but I think Francis Muller was trying to get after everyone that game, and that one where he tried to spot him up. Yeah, he tried to spot Nafatu up, and he was loving it. So
That old laugh.
I thought, like, he had that little giggle. But I think he's become a bit of an enforcer, eh? Like, I thought the year before he was a bit of a grinder. You know, he'd done the mahi he needed to, but I think this year, like he's just a out and out leader, eh? And he's a big man. So yeah, he's got my 3 points, Nafatu White. So if I'm correct, did we all give him 3? Did we?
I gave him 2.
Oh, you ruined
no,
the
you're gonna free break.
I
Up the
can't
chookies.
do that now. That's cheating. That is cheating, mate.
So have you boys got a leaderboard for this?
I do, man. I do. I'll give us a bit of a. I'll just put my points in. All right, so we'll go. This is our top 10. So we got Leka Halasima's on 8. James Fisher Harris is on 8 points as well. Casey McLean has come out of the skies here and just got 8 points as well. So he's up in the top 8 now. Was that top 10? Top 10, sorry. Tane Tuopiki is on 13. Sebastian Chris got a lot of points at the start of the year, 13 points. And then Nafatu White has come in at 6th now with 16 points. So he's jumped a few there. Jerome Hughes was 5th with 17 points. Matthew Timoko, 18 points in 4th place. Charles Nicol Klukstad is on 24 points in 3rd. Joseph Tarpaner, 31 points in 2nd. And Aaron Clark has a whopping 50 points. I don't think he's catchable. We could probably give him his award now when we figure out what it is. Almost. Well, yeah, mathematically no one else can beat him, but
He needs a meat pie.
but there you go, yeah.
He's had a great season, man. He's been so good. What's the difference?
Crazy.
Because I didn't expect that from him this year. I didn't expect him to bring what he has. What do you reckon the difference has been?
I reckon consistency in one position, eh? It's probably with the Titans in that he's always been shifted around. Like he's a lock 1 minute, he's a hooker the next. Shit, he's playing front row the next. And I just felt, obviously Webby's just locked him in. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that one. He's put him into that lock position and he's just locked it up all year. I'm not doing that on purpose, but you know what I mean? I don't know how else to say it. But he's been in that position all year and he's obviously just killed it. The way he can carry the ball. And then even when he's shaping to pass it, it still looks like he's doing a hit up. So he's just always got the people like thinking, like the other players thinking, like, is he gonna? If he does run, he's gonna crank it too. He's not like he'll just take a hit. He'll actually take a nice run. So
he's good, man. It was similar to what Tohu was doing. Like Tohu was running similar shapes, and he had his timing down real good. Like in those last 2 years, like when to play, when to run, when to hold. Aaron Clark does the same, but he's got that little bit more foot speed. He's a little bit, a bit more youth, bit more punch to his running, which is awesome, man. Someone said the other day, they said, how good would it be? It'd be like a movie if, Warriors just gliding, like just creeping into the finals, get hit by injuries, Tohu comes back.
Imagine, I'd watch that movie.
Bring him out, like don't even announce him on the team list, just bring him out like WWE, just, wait a minute, there's only 16 guys. Dum, 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 dum.
Yeah.
Is he still in the scene?
The movie writes itself.
I tell you what, the strapping tape companies will be stoked.
Oh,
the strapping companies will be stoked. They'll be back in business.
He's shutting down factories when he retired, eh?
Yeah. Fuck, there goes me job. Sorry, love.
Is he still in the picture at all? Like, is he involved in like the coaching side of things?
Yeah, is he like doing any coaching or anything?
He's been an absolute ghost, bro. I haven't seen him like since when he left. I seen him once. He came back. He was at a game, looking for like a promo or something, and he didn't even stay for the whole game. He was like, "Yeah, sweet, I'm off." But I've noticed this a lot. So I work at the club doing some wellbeing stuff, and I notice that when the boys that have been playing and been in the system for a long time, when they finish, they just want to get away. Like just escape. It was like Simon Mannering, but we didn't see him for a year. Like he just vanished. But they just want to get away and refresh and do something completely different. And then it's quite funny because they try to like, it's not everybody's different. But if you've been in rugby league for so long and then you go into like a completely different industry and you're like starting at the bottom and people have like 20 years experience on you and they're the same age and you're like, hold on a second. Like, how does this work? And then you think, if only there was a place where I was like well respected, like got all the experience, got all the connections, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I just go back to rugby league. And then they come back and they're coaching or they're doing commercial, or because there's so much around the game that you don't even think of when you're playing. You just think, all right, I'm finished playing now, see ya. But they always come back eventually, bro, which is it's always nice to see them.
Especially someone like him, bro. Like you
But
said,
yeah,
he'd been
he's
around for a very long time.
yeah, he's too valuable to just let someone like that slip away. But yeah, you got to give him the space.
All right. Did you have a Kiwi moment from the round at all? Like a play or a moment that stood out to you, Kane?
Oh yeah, I think it was the boys. So this was on the back of you guys posted up the question, who should be the Kiwi centers? And I thought, oh, that's a great question. And I went back and I watched that Raiders game against the Seagulls. And like Seb Chris and Matt Tomoko, like those two, I think those two would have to take the jerseys for me. Like the seasons that they've had, and I thought, man, like they're so good defensively. Like Canberra are that team.
shit.
But one thing that they have that no other centre has is when Canberra defends, they go up and they can just over chase completely. And they got Ethan Strange, you got Hudson Young, like there's speed inside you and like real solid defense. So when teams
Animals.
got to try go round Canberra, they end up over the sideline because they can just chase and throw everything at it, and the inside's always coming. Even the big guys like Horsburgh, Papali'i gets on his bike. Like they're such a good defensive team. But there was one play when Tommy Turbo tried to go around the outside, and I think it was Matt Tomoko hit him into Savage, and they both just absolutely smoked them over the sideline. And I was like, bro, that's how you defend. And I love watching
That's
centers.
gangster,
Like I played
Yeah.
center when I played. So when you see guys get it right and like really nail the job, it's so good to watch. And those two have been so good this year, man. I love watching Canberra.
Bro, they've been killing it. And like you say, like they've both been having a great season. I think Seb Chris is it's about almost like the shiny toy a little bit, because he's not getting the tries he was at the start of the season.
Okay.
But Seb Chris is the man, bro, like his season, and he's still playing really well.
Yeah.
I think
I don't know
McLean needs to he'll be in the team, but I'm not sure if he'll. Yeah,
Defensively,
I don't
he's
know.
not there, right? They're pretty weak on their side, Penrith.
McLean.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still green, bro. He's still green. He's got ability. Like he's got so much ability, but it's just taking time to get it right. At the very start of the year, when Penrith were quite disjointed, I thought that might have knocked his confidence a little bit. The confidence that he built in that, those tests for the Kiwis, playing with SJ and stuff, he had some really good games, and he thought, man, he's going to kill it this year. But then I think it was a bit of a wake up call that first 5-6 rounds. He was like, man, NRL's tough. But he's slowly getting his head into it. But it's a good problem to have. Like, you got a player like that and you don't know where you're going to put him.
Bloody oath.
That's a good problem to have. And Seb Chris, like, I don't know what's dropped for him, bro. It's like he's realised how big he is. Like, bro, you're a big motherfucker. Like, you can run hard. Like, you can smash people. You're fast as. And he's just, after that game in Vegas, it was like an awakening. Like, bro, I can be the best centre in the comp. It's like, yeah, you can be, bro. Like, go for it.
He's solid, man. Like he's a solid runner of the ball, and I think, and he's been setting up people a lot more too in this last part of the season. If you look at his stats for like offloads and tackle breaks and line break assists, like those are gone up. He might not be getting the tries, but he's definitely like breaking the first tackles and like his outside men and like running off the back of that. So yeah, I'm a bit of a Seb Chris fan, eh?
Saw a few people asking, and you probably would know, Jello, is Edo a chance for the Kiwis, or is he cookies hard?
Nah, he'd be a chance for the Kiwis, bro. I talked to we had Stephen Kearney on the other day on the Running It Straight podcast. So he's an assistant. I think he's helping out with selections with Stacey. And yeah, I put KL's name in front of me. He was like, bro, 100%. Like that's a guy that's been killing it. He's had a bit of a hard year with injuries and stuff. Pretty frustrating.
Yeah.
And I think Cronulla have missed him, eh? Like, what was his little streak when he
Punter.
came back? It was like 9 games of straight tries. But
Yeah.
he's a beast.
Easy
He has
money.
Combo with Mulitalo too, right? Like he's a lock. And you think that combo.
Yeah, handy, bro. That'll be a great.
You could just pick that.
Put them up there together.
You could just pick that for the Kiwis too. Just pick those two, bang.
Yeah.
And how nice would that be to have like a combination, just going in? Like, how the kangaroo teams always used to pick like combinations from State of O or whatever, and they just run like crazy combinations. But yeah, it's been unfortunate with his injuries.
you see the difference it makes. Like when the Warriors have to change a centre or a winger around, like it takes weeks sometimes for them to get it right. Sometimes they don't
Bro.
even get it right. It's like, all right, well, we'll just put up with it until so-and-so's back from injury and then get you back in there.
Someone's back. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you just got to kind of cop it
It's
like
the
that,
prick of
right?
it.
Bro, they're taking how many weeks to get it right?
It's hard, eh? Well, you'd know you played centre at a high level, bro. Like centre must be that when I played in my career, which wasn't very good, and I was very slow, so I used to hate playing centre. I'd like second row, but the moment you're just out one, fuck, the amount of like decisions, like, and that's just park footy. The amount of decisions you have to make, yeah, bro, it sucks. I'm like, put me back in second row.
Well, that was me as well because I was quite slow for a centre. Like in my professional career, I don't think I ever marked up against a player that was slower than me. Like everyone was always faster than me, so I'd always have to be like. Took me a while to like always have my positioning right and always be talking. I'd always talk, like be the loudest talker. But I know for a fact, like you got to know the guys you're playing with and know what they can do. So if I got a half that can't make one-on-one tackles, I'm not going to leave him hanging. I know I got to, I know they're going to spot it on the video, so I got to stay tight to him. And my winger knows that he's got to follow me. But when the ball goes, we all go together. And those are things it takes time to learn and learn the players you're playing with. Yeah, and that's tough, like especially with international, because sometimes you are just kind of thrown together, and you got a week or a couple of weeks to figure it out. But yeah, if you got a ready-made combination, by copy paste that's gold. Yeah.
100%. Sweet. All right. Kane, did you have a Kiwi moment, bro?
It was a bit of a toss-up, eh? The old Nafahu white laugh was a classic. Just on the back of the old sin bin, and then that battle that was going on with him and Molo, and then to take the hit and just kind of laugh in his face was kind of like a yeah, what moment? Like a bit of a boss. So I thought that was sick. Especially as a Roosters fan, you're like, fire, yeah. But then that, and then I guess the ice puppy one was the other one. If there was another option, I reckon his try was sick. Just to, as I said, he's finding some mean form in his little dummy pass and just goes straight through.
Yeah, I'm glad for him too, bro. Like I was sitting next to his parents on the way back from Vegas. So that was when they won that first game against the Sharks. And I was like they were happy for him. I was happy for him. And it was like, man, he's going to have so much fun this year. Like he's at that team now. Like he just come from, where was it, the Tigers?
Yeah.
Like,
Tigers, bro, yeah.
Just eating shit for 2 years. And it's like, now you get to like be in a team where you're going to, play some decent games and, you're going to be appreciated and, you're going to be up there. And then after the start that they had, I was like, oh no, he's gone from the Tigers.
No.
And now they're bottom of the table again. No. And then, to turn it around, I'm buzzing for him, but I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, bro, fuck, because I was stoked for him as well. I thought the exact same thing. He's one of my favorite players. And when they started going shit, I was like, oh no. I was so gutted for him. Because like he left the Eels and like had a mad season at the Eels.
Yeah.
And when he said he'd signed to the Tigers, I was like, ugh, don't do it. But it's good to see him killing it again. Yeah. He's such a good he played well even at the start, but yeah, like you say, people don't really see it because they're not winning. But yeah, absolute gun. Absolute gun. All right. Should we we'll do a quick rip through the next round coming up. Who you think who's winning and why? And then we'll move through it from there. All right, we've got Penrith taking on the Storm. Ooh, Thursday night.
Baby. Ooh,
who wins that? Who wins that, brother?
I think Penrith get this one. Only because have they named a team? When's Hughes back? Is he still another week away? 2 weeks away?
Yeah, he's not playing. Pep's out.
He's not
Pep's
playing.
out too.
Pep's out.
Got to go Penrith, bro. Penrith just know when it's big game time. Like the only other big game I've seen them in this year was when they played the Bulldogs. And Bulldogs were flying, had all their players. And this was when Penrith had been struggling all year, but they just know.
Yeah, that's right.
This is how we play big games. I think it was an 8-6 or something like that. And that was probably the best game I've seen this year, to be fair. And I think this will be up there with that quality.
100%. What about you, Kane? Who's winning this one, bro?
Yeah, no, I agree. I reckon Penrith, just they know how to win it. And with a few players out for the Storm, I think, Penrith should be getting it done at home.
Yes, I will go Penrith as well for all the reasons you guys said. I'm just copying you guys at this point. But no, they're missing like you said, they're missing certain players, and Penrith are just starting to turn up. I reckon if the Penrith get it done this year, I reckon this will be their biggest. If they do actually eventually win it, which is very hard for them to do, this will be their biggest probably probably win, if they win this season, I reckon. To come from where they were, to not have the players like they had the years before, look dead and buried. Like, you can make a movie out of this if they come back and get like their millionth premiership in a row.
Yeah.
All right, Friday night, we've got Warriors in Aotearoa taking on the Dragons. Who's winning this one, bro? Warriors?
Oh, I don't know, man, because I'm looking at the Warriors team list and I don't know if that's the final team list. You know, it's been real chop and change the last few weeks. So they've got Tanner there again. I just don't know if he's going to stay there. I assume he is because I know he'll be the only one to come in and swap,
Out.
I think.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's not coming into swap. So I think that's the team that they're going to go with. But it blows my mind, Bo. Like, you look at this Warriors team, and like last year, like, we saw Licker get a game and then he goes back to Cup, and people are like, come on, like, we want to see more of Licker. We want to see more of Dimitrik. And, it was like, oh, no, they're not ready yet. They're not ready yet. Bo, now the team's on their back, bro. Like, it's crazy how fast how fast it changes. Like, these are guys that were up and down with Cup, and now it's like, bro, these are like our main dudes. Dimitrik's playing like 60 minutes a game. It's crazy, bro, that we're leaning on guys so young. But look at that bench,
Look at that
bro.
bench, bro.
Eddie, Dimitrik, Tanner, Sam Healy. Those like 20 games between them or something. That's crazy, bro. I don't know. I'd love to say Warriors get this, bro, but Dragons are that team, man. They just...
Are sticky, man.
Show up and beat you. I don't know what they're going to be like traveling. Those Sydney teams don't have to travel much. Like, sometimes the travel throws them. Honestly, bro, I don't have a Scooby-Doo.
What do you reckon, Kane?
I do not have a clue, man.
I think Wise at home's a big advantage there. I think Dragons have had kind of two massive games their last two wins. They beat Raiders and then Sharks. It's kind of backing it up again now on the road. That's kind of the true test, I guess. But I think the Wise, they drew a win. They know that the pressure's on now, right? They're fucking out of the four. They're going to feel a bit like, we need to start winning, especially before the finals. Need to get into that form. So,
is that a good pressure, though?
I think it's a good pressure.
Like, sometimes you get that desperation and it's like, oof. Like, it's
doesn't work.
Stinky cologne to be wearing.
Depends how you look at it, right? Like,
I don't know if that's
you're on a losing streak, but you also got to look at it like we've had that loss behind us. Now it's time to pick back up and peak into the finals.
Yeah.
So,
I know last week they took the whole squad, didn't they? So it wasn't just the boys that were playing. They took the whole top 30 and all the Cup boys, everybody, all the injured guys went as well. It's a bit of like a reconnection thing. Yeah, it's tough.
It'll be hard. It's a hard one to pick.
Egan being back's huge, I think.
Yeah, that's a massive key.
It's a massive in. Oh, it's hard though.
Favorites,
but
$1.55 favourites to what?
Oh, nah. I'm going to go Dragons now because that's when they do their worst work.
I know, bro. I know.
That's when we do our worst work, man. I hate it when we're favourites.
I know.
Ooh,
Never.
This gave me the heebie-jeebies. It's like that Penrith game. Like, I remember driving up to it. The missus is like, because Penrith had been going shit, and we're at home. We got all our team. She's like, "Oh, they're like $1.50 favourite to win." I was like, "Fuck!" I'm nervous. I was driving up there. I was already nervous, bro. Then, there you go. Fucking there it is. I'm like, oh, I really want the Warriors to win, but I'm going to say Dragons just because of that.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. Dragons all the way. I'll put $100 on it just so the Warriors win.
Yeah, that's it.
Drake of NRL.
Sweet. Yeah. The Drake of NRL. Swing the price, you reckon?
All
right. Raiders take on the Bulldogs. Yellow, what do you reckon? Doggies? Or the Roosters got it in them?
I think Roosters got the momentum, man. There was a game last year. Like, these two teams, it's a big rivalry in Sydney, eh? So these two teams met last year. It was brutal. I don't know if you remember the game. I think Dom Young got sent off in like the first
that's
10
right.
minutes or something.
The rip shirt.
The rip shirt, yeah, bro. The iconic
the chest
rip
was
shirt.
out.
What a chest too. I think it was like 10-8 or something like that. It was just an absolute like smash-a-thon, bro. So I think it might be the same again this week. But I'm liking the Roosters. Bro. There's plenty to love there. I think Marky Mark. I think I don't know what side he's on. Is he right side, eh?
Yeah,
right.
Oh, okay, so he won't be up against Crichton. That'd be a great matchup. I think Crichton's on the other side. But I like Roosters for that, bro.
Right, you, Kano? Who are you
Yeah, I
going to pick? The
Right in,
Roosters?
bro, right in. No, yeah, I reckon Roosters there. $2.15. I reckon that's great money. Be a battle of the forwards, I reckon. And on the back of last week, just seeing what White, Lennie and that did, I reckon they can take the likes of Max King, Sam Hughes, and that's a. I think that's going to be one in that forward pack battle. Whoever wins that is going to come out on top. But Sam Walker too, he's in some mean form lately since he's come back. So I
Bro,
think he's the
on a
keeper.
string.
He's a talent, man.
Fine. Roosters. No, I do think the Roosters, even though Dogs are in the position they are in, they don't look invincible to me. And I just feel like you're saying, Kane up the middle there. And I just want to see Nafa'u White go off again. So hopefully it is not go off the field. I meant pop off.
Yeah, not again, bro. Not
you know
again.
what I mean? And then hopefully Spencer Lennie tries to square up someone else again.
Reed Marnie.
Was there any suspensions off the back of that?
Nah.
I don't know, bro.
Nothing.
Nah.
None. Oh, that's all good.
It's crazy how much the comp just lightens up at the back end of the year. Bro, it was red cards every time you touch somebody at the
Heck yeah.
start of the year. And then you watch that one on the weekend, was it Dimitri got his nose splattered across his face, and ref nah, you duck down a little bit, mate. You duck down. It's like, okay, it's not what you said in round
What
2
happened?
or 3.
Same with that
Oh,
fucking
yeah, that's
double
not it,
movement.
man.
Nah, it's all good now. It's all good now.
Yeah, no, fine.
Yeah. That's why the NRL season's too long. That's why that's that long that they end up changing rules.
Ref fatigue.
That's because that's how long it bloody goes.
Yeah, ref fatigue. No one
fatigue.
ever talks about ref fatigue, bro.
Yeah.
Hope they get paid well. All right,
Yeah, dude, bro.
Sharks
I think
take.
it's like 300K or something for a ref. That's what
Shit,
it was.
that's too much.
Well, that's what it was a few years ago. I think that's
Casey-
back when they had 2
Shit.
referees.
Casey Badger's getting that. What?
Oh, so shout out though. Shout out.
It'd
be a hard bloody job.
I put on a post, who's the biggest villain in
Crump.
the NRL.
Yeah, I saw that.
And someone said Casey Badger.
Casey
has
Badger.
the power to destroy everybody. So, oh, true.
Rumor has it she was a judge for the Sunny
Destroy
Bullfight.
bloody. Oh, come
Oh, so you cop some.
No, it can't be there, right? Because she's got the jungle fever, I heard. So it can't have been her. That's just what I've heard. Can't confirm it though. Shout out to Casey. All right, Sharks take on the Titans. Titans, man. Yeah, they're a sticky team. We're talking about sticky teams before. Who do you reckon wins this one, brother?
They pissed me off, the Titans. I don't know. I picked the top 8 at the start of the year, and you put like $10 on it, and I think it was paying like $9,000 or something. And I've got everybody
Fuck.
except the Titans. I had the Titans in there, and I didn't have the Raiders in there.
Oh,
But the Raiders, because the Titans got players, but like they can play. They've had injuries all year, and they've got it's like a track team, like an Olympic track team for like a back line.
bro.
You got fullbacks playing at half. You got fullbacks playing at fullback. Fullbacks playing at centre. Like they're just so fast, bro. And when they get it right, they kill it. And Tino paves the way. I think they get it done this week. The Sharks piss me off, man.
Right.
I picked the Sharks to be against the Broncos in the final this year. I thought Melbourne might have a year off, and there's going to be these two will go at it. Sharks, Broncos, and the Sharks bro, you don't know what's coming, man. Similar to the Broncos.
Especially
People
for the
are like,
team
what's
they have.
going on? Yeah, you look at their team and you're like, last year, you look at their team and they made the top 4 and thought, okay, they're not quite Melbourne Penrith level, but there's everything's there. They just need another piece. Then they sign AFB and you think, okay, they've got it. Like, this is the team.
Game over.
And then it just, I don't know, it just doesn't click some weeks. And you just think, bro, what are you doing? Yeah, but I'll take the Titans. Give me the Titans, bro.
All right, Rod G. What about you, Kano?
Yeah, it's a tough one. I'll be watching that late mail if Keanu Kinney gets a start. I know he's named at 18, so if he gets a run,
Was he?
could change things. But I think the Sharks get it done, but not confident. Not confident as the market. The market's way more confident than me.
What are they paying?
$1.32.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Titans are $3.40. So fuck.
Jeez, you could just take the Titans head to head for a little bit there.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Because if Sharks aren't fully there, which quite often they're not, and the Titans are fully there, which they pick and choose, but if those two things happen, shit, I can definitely see that happening.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to go Titans then. just because that's too short for the Sharkies.
What do you reckon is missing for the Sharks? Do you reckon Will Kennedy's not the guy?
Yeah,
He has his
it's
games,
hard,
eh?
bro,
Sometimes
because he has
he's
a
like,
gun. Yeah.
He has his game, like he does some good things, but then I just think, man, if they had like an elite fullback or like some real just out and out pace, they'd kill it. And there's players out there, like I feel like every team's got like a backup fullback that's, burning for a
Every
game.
team's got 5 fullbacks. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know,
probably
like,
is something like that, bro. It's probably, it's a hard one because, like, when they do turn it on, they've got a sick team, but
Yeah. Imagine Tane, bro. Imagine
Dunno.
Tane at the Sharks. He would kill it behind that
Oof.
forward pack. He would be dangerous, bro. Oh, we'll whisper
Bro,
that. I
he'd-
don't want him to
him
go.
or like-
We'll whisper that one.
they could even steal one of the Titans' 5 fullbacks,
Yeah.
and any of those guys would be sick behind the Sharks team like that.
I'd be
Because
doing
all
it
their
this weekend.
fullbacks have got
I'd be
mad-
down on the
mad skill.
sideline, mate. You,
Get him across there, eh? Shit, straight in there.
man. Andy.
All right, Broncos take on the Dolphins. Oh, the Battle of Brisbane.
mm.
Who you got, Kane? Broncos or Dolphins?
I think Broncos get it done, eh? I think, even despite losing Mam and Reynolds, I still think Ben Hunt's there, and I don't see the Dolphins bouncing back off a 60-point loss. Like, that's a big hiding. You got likes of Payne Haas now running at their pack. I think he's one of the best props ever, almost. He's a beast. So yeah, I don't see the Dolphins bouncing back.
What about you, Jello? What do you reckon?
I reckon because the Broncos are missing their halves, I think it might be a bit of a blessing. Because when they had their halves, they go very sideways, and it's
Yeah,
not
for
always
sure.
great.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
if you got Billy Walters at 6, you got Ben Hunt as one halfback. Hold on. Oh shit. They're gonna have to play up the middle. So if they do that, just Payne Haas, I think it's Corey Jensen's. He's down number 8 to be starting. If they just go up the middle, I think they'll get the Dolphins. There's no Muller for the Dolphins.
Yeah.
From what I'm seeing, you got
Who's-
Mark Nichols
Yeah,
starting.
who's in there for them?
Mark Nichols, he can't play big minutes, bro. He's one of those like old school big bodies. I just don't think you can leave him out there for a long time. So I think if they do just play up the middle and just play simple, that's all they have to do to win. They don't need to go side to side and those Reece Walsh forward passes out on the edge. It hasn't worked for them this year, man.
Was
You're
Wolf
right.
in the Super League when you were there? Was he coaching?
Yeah, he was coaching St. Helens and they had a
Is it-
very good team, bro.
He's a good coach, man.
He's awesome, man. What he did with St. Helens, what he did with Tonga, and I forget where he was before St. Helens, but yeah, very well respected. Awesome coach.
That's a good point about the halves. I didn't think about that. How it might actually straighten them up a bit with those style halves they've got. They'll try and
Yeah.
obviously simplify their game. So you've switched. I was going to go Dolphins there for a second, but looking at the packs, maybe they'll look to play a power game. So yeah, I'm gonna go Broncos as well, mate. You've convinced me. Well
The
done.
Broncos haven't convinced me all year, mate. I don't know what to.
They can't convince me, but you did. All right. Rabbitohs take on the Eels. What do we make of this game? You got one in this one, Gallo. Who you reckon gets this one?
Oh, bro. To be honest, if I had to not watch a game this week, it'd probably be this one. I wouldn't bother watching. Just those dead rubbers. They don't really mean much. But I like the only thing that I like watching about the Rabbitohs this year is Alex Johnson. Every time he scores, I'm like, oh yeah, one more. He's chasing that record.
One more.
What's his count? Can you know what his count is or where he's at?
I'll pull it
It's
up.
only, I think he's like 6 or
is it
7
4?
away or something. Eh?
Yeah, he wasn't far.
Because he got one on the weekend, eh? Did he
Got
score?
two. Got two.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Looked like Trail was just purposely throwing them to him.
Yeah, why not?
You would be at this point.
Yeah,
You would be at this
It's pretty.
point, surely.
It's cool if he breaks that record. Like to see a player in our time,
Bro,
like
he's
beat the
mad.
guys like the Ken
Yeah.
Irvins, and, all these OGs.
It's like the
That's
Wilt of
probably-
NRL, right? Like no one's ever going to score 100 points. This is like our equivalent.
Yeah, yeah, it is, man.
Yeah.
I think the wilt of rugby league would be Martin Afire scoring 10 tries in one game. Have you seen that?
No, I've never.
What the? No, did
No,
he
wait.
actually do that?
Yeah, so this isn't a Super League record. Wigan versus Leeds, he scored 10 tries in one game, bro.
Holy.
It's pretty impressive, and you think there's no way anyone will ever do that.
Like, you know what? It could
Especially in
happen.
those shorts. Because back then, those shorts, bro, there'd be none left of them after 10 tries. Shit.
Yeah,
You
they
know
were
what?
hard, man.
The record could happen this weekend, eh? He's 3 tries off, and the Eels have leaked 20 tries on that left side. So
Oh, bro, imagine. I might be
Oh,
watching
here we
that
go.
then.
AJ
Alex
Hattie,
Johnson anytime.
Hattie, get on it.
Do you
That'd be a
reckon if
nice
he's getting,
little,
if he's,
pet boost, eh?
Mm.
Break the record.
yeah, surely the
He's-
TAB will be.
I reckon
Mm.
he'll
What if he's
tie
got
it.
2 tries and the third one's a ref decision?
He'll tie it.
You know,
So
they're giving it, they're doing it.
3 ties it. I reckon he'll tie it, get injured, come back for the Roosters game, and fucking hit it.
Against
Oh,
the
yeah.
Roosters, yeah,
Break
that'll be
that
good.
rivalry game. Imagine that. Imagine if he scores the record-breaking try, and in the act of scoring, he does his ACL, and you're the video ref, and it's a 50-50 leaning towards a no try. You have to give it, don't you?
Have to give it.
Surely.
Oh,
You have
you
to.
have to.
Inconclusive.
Imagine if you
evidence.
didn't give it, Bo. You'd have all of South Sydney like chasing you out the stadium.
You don't want that. You don't want bloody Redfern chasing you around. Shit.
Hell no.
Sweet. Oh, that's cool. Fuck. Imagine if he'd done that. That'd be mean. Because who's so it's just him left. There was not who was second. That he already overtaken. Was that like a modern player or
He
no?
took over Billy a couple of maybe
Billy
early in the
Slater,
season.
yeah.
Slater.
I think
Ah,
Dan
yes.
Tupou's slowly up there. I think
Mm.
he's like top 5 or top 6 or
Yeah,
something.
he's-
He just overtook somebody.
He's 5th. Yeah.
He's still a
Shit.
while off.
How many games has Tupou played? Is he at
He's
Yeah.
bro. He's been almost a decade. I'd say.
260 or something?
Yeah, he was there
Oh, he's
2013
been
when
there
they
for
won.
ages.
Him and Jennings were the combo then, so it's like
That's right,
been a while.
man.
284.
Before Jennings took up
He's one
that
of those
plastering
guys
gig.
you just forget he's there, eh?
Like he's safe.
Like he
bro.
just he's just part of the furniture. He's just you
Yeah.
just forget he's even there. Just
And he'll
chipping
pop up and
away.
get like 3 tries
Yeah.
yeah.
randomly, and you're like, oh yeah, he does play for them. Yeah.
That's right. It's like
Oh shit, I forgot he was
one of
playing. Yeah. Right, Roger. These last 3 aren't that exciting, are they? West Tigers take on the Sea Eagles. Whew. No
I'm
Viking
tired-
clap this week.
a Tiger's still a shout for the 8 Glim chance.
Fuck, that'd be cool.
That
If
would be
Benji
cool.
could
though.
get them up there. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
good to not have them on the fucking complete bottom for a change.
Yeah, it must be nice for them. Imagine winning a
so in
fourth
that-
one. Fuck.
No, that's the old opposite of the Penrith ones, eh? Like Penrith have won it that many times, and you get the fact that's crazy. Imagine if they done that. Surely not. Just for that reason, I want to go West Tigers win.
Yeah,
Who do you reckon, boys?
I'd like to see the Tigers get up there, bro.
Surely. We just need Jazz to do the old Viking clap again, and then should
Now you
should
can
be
do the
all
old,
go.
what is the thing that they were doing?
Oh, the
Oh,
Yeah.
gourd, the gourd, the gourd. I'm Lebanese, so I'm actually allowed to do it.
are you actually?
Yeah, my dad's like a quarter, or my granddad's half.
Oh, there you
yeah.
go.
There you go. See, I'm Alex 12's 5th cousin.
Been dishing these out everywhere.
Yeah,
Okay, mata.
yeah. Your local Lebanese bloody hisser. Look out. Cowboys take on the Knights. This is another yucky game. Sunday, 6:05 p.m. I might be watching a rom-com instead of this one. Who's winning this?
Oh man, I like the Cowboys. I've always been a Cowboys fan. Actually, that's always everyone
A
has
bit
their
of a
second
Cowboys
team.
fan.
I am, but
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone always has a second team. I actually got to play with Matty Bowen. He was my hero growing up.
Oof.
I got to sign
Bro,
Matty
he
Bowen.
was a
top
weapon.
10.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
So when I was at Wigan, one of my last years there, he retired from the NRL and then he came over to Super League to Wigan, and I was like, no way, Matty Bowen's gonna be our fullback. And he came, bro, and I was like, fuck, this dude's a lemon. Like we do like the 4 and 5. Bro, man's like 8 minutes, like oh fuck, he's past it. Bro. Like, what have we done? Like you
I wasn't expecting that, bro. Fuck.
Nah, but honestly, get him on the field, freak. Still a freak, bro. Still had it. He
True.
just-
So
he
just
do,
train
like-
was mud, but
yeah, apparently I asked the boys back in the day, and they're like, "Oh no, he's always been like that." Like even as like when he was playing for Queensland, he just hated training, like couldn't train, but then just boom, flick that
Yeah.
switch, bro. And I watched one game, like Castleford got this breakaway on us, and it was like a 4-on-1, and it's just him at the back, bro. He ends up getting like an intercept and like taking it back the other way, just freaky ass stuff like that.
no way.
But he's one of
Yeah,
those
yeah.
guys too, like bro,
got
table
mad
tennis.
instinct.
Like he'll carve you at table tennis. He's got like a leg spin. He played cricket. He can like hit a 3 and another 3 and another 3. Like he's just He's just one of those freaks, bro. Play cards and he always wins. You're like, bro, what's going on? He's just a magician,
Yeah.
mate.
That's it. As Vossi would say, he's a magician.
He
Shit.
is, man. But
I was not
I
expecting you to
like
say
the
he was the
Cowboys.
Lennon.
Yeah. I like
You
the
got me with
Cowboys
that
this
one.
year. They got the beast, bro. They got all those beasts there as Queenslanders. I thought they'd be a bit better this year. Had some good streaks. But nah, I feel sorry for Todd Payton, bro. Lucky his board, his head would have fallen out if he wasn't.
Oh shit. What's that? I reckon the Cowboys are probably more likely than the Knights have been.
Yeah.
Ordinary most of the time.
The Knights have lost their last 5. Cowboys have won in their last 5.
So just high caliber stuff here, isn't it? We're dealing with. Griff Neem's not even named.
Neem's out for the
he didn't
season.
play. He didn't play last week either.
He's out for the season, eh?
Is he up for the season?
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't even notice that. Gutted. West Coast Polar Bear. Damn it. He's actually he's putting together a bit of some really good games too.
Mm.
Would he be
How did I miss
back
that,
in the
though?
Kiwi squad, you reckon? Pacific Cup.
Oh, if he wasn't injured. Yeah, it's hard because obviously Aaron Clark has come out and he is just
Yeah,
the Kiwis 13. Like,
Nafari.
he is just. Then you got Nafatu White, you got Tapani, you got Fish, and then you still got Leo Thompson as well kicking around in a team that's not going that well, but I still feel like he's still putting in some good performances. It's probably helped Stacey out a bit there, and with the old injury.
Yeah, he needs a shoulder reconstruction. So.
Reconstruction.
Yeah.
Oh,
damn.
So it might be just Phoenix Crosland with their blonde hair and the Kiwis at the end of the year. Maybe.
Phoenix,
Depends how
brah.
Brandon Smith goes, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Get the cheese back in the mix.
True.
Then you got Jerry Marshall King though, eh? It might be JMK Phoenix Crosland, maybe. Don't know. So another good.
I don't know, but where do you
Hey, at
play
least-
Phoenix Crosland, man? I can't. It pissed me off. They play him at 13 at the Knights.
Yeah, hard.
But
Yeah, it's
you just
almost.
want big bodies, man. You see it sometimes
Yeah.
with teams,
And of
where
course-
you've got a 9 that's not great defensively, or a 13 that they try to do like the ball playing 13 that just his D is not up to it, and it's such a waste of time having I see it sometimes in teams. You got this massive forward pack. It's like having these big stone walls around your castle, and then you got a front door. Like, come on, just come through here.
Just
Like,
open,
what's
yeah.
the point? Yeah, you got all these big forwards like mean
Yeah,
defenders, and it's like, oh, just run at him. Oh, okay, sweet, easy.
And the
feel like
problem
that's
with
what he's
Phoenix
been-
is he's he's just he'll turn up and he'll, he'll go nuts. He'll just go hard, but it's just not using him in the right way, eh? So it's probably not great for him or the team in that sense, I guess, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, it pisses me off too that they're playing him there. But who wins it? Would you see Cowboys? I see Cowboys.
I think Cowboys at home.
Yeah. And Cowboys are
We're
smacking.
going Cowboys.
Yeah.
All right. Raiders get another 2 points with the bye too. That came at a good time for them, didn't it?
Is that their last one
sweet.
now?
All
The
right.
other ones have 3 buys. Oh, that's their 3rd buy, isn't it?
That's their 3rd year.
That's their 3rd.
There must be a couple more.
There might be the odd one, yeah.
Sharkies and Cowboys.
Cowboys.
You got to think. You guys agree Raiders are the team to beat this year?
I still reckon Storm or Penrith. I still think are the team. Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon.
Oh,
If Hughes is back in time for finals, I think it'd be interesting if Willie has his spot back when he comes
Is
back.
he?
I don't.
Willie Warbrick.
Yeah, Willie Warbrick.
What happened to him? Was he?
Yeah,
So is he not?
concussion
Is he
injuries,
sweet? Is he able to play?
I don't know.
Oh,
what's
true.
Yeah, that's interesting because
Yeah, that's fucking mad, eh?
you think you'd be picking him if he's healthy, right?
Yeah, unless they're just going with shit. I just assumed he was out for the whole year, and that's just why they weren't picking him.
Right. I think it'll be good for the competition if Raiders win. Like you need to break that Melbourne Penrith Roosters.
Yeah, for sure.
Are they
Cycle.
what was the stat? Was it only 3 or 4 teams have won it in the last 10 years or something? Or 3 teams in the last
Yeah.
10 years?
I think it's Sharks.
Which is-
Which isn't great.
Oh, the
Sharks or
yeah,
Cowboys.
which is weird for a
Mm.
salary cap competition.
Yeah.
That week to week, like people are beating everyone, but for some reason it's the same teams winning the final.
I really want the Raiders to get there. I just like the way they play,
Yeah,
and I really
do.
like a lot of the players they have. So
As long as the
And you
doggies don't get it, I'm happy.
Oh, I know.
Fuck those fans, bro.
You know what? Last year when the doggies started going good, I thought this is good for the competition. Like it's nice to see them. You know, they've been so shit for the last few years, and now they're coming back. And then you see the doggies fans, and you're like, oh, that's right. Fuck, I forgot about these cunts.
Hockey ass.
Hey, those are all my people,
Flashbacks
man.
to 2004, eh? Like when they were at their
Yeah.
peak of their powers, bro. I'm like, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah, shit. Yeah. Nah, Raiders, surely.
Sure.
Well, they
You
would
gotta
have
make the
won,
most of those
Kane, if
windows,
they didn't.
bro.
That bloody fucking Roosters
I
call.
know,
Yeah,
man.
what are you on
They would have
about?
won
What are you on
that.
about?
Oh, bro.
They
What
were
are you on
6
about?
again. Oh, okay, we'll do. Okay, then we'll do. Oh no, it's not. Well, what the fuck? You can't do that.
Can't do that.
Grand
can ya?
final as well. Fuck me.
That was a
Anyway.
great grand final, that
Anyway.
one. That was great.
You know what? You watch that moment back. When that happened, you could see the Raiders were still just like, nah, what the fuck? What the
Yeah.
fuck? And
Yeah.
they couldn't let it go.
Yeah.
And they couldn't let it go. And because
Yeah.
they were thinking about that, they went the other side and scored. And it was like,
Yeah.
fuck, bro.
Correct.
It's a game of millimeters, eh? Like something doesn't go your way, you have to just drop it and move on. Fuck,
Next
it's
job.
such
Next
it's
job
such
kind
an
of vibe.
expensive lesson to learn, though. It's fucking harsh, bro. And those
Fuck,
premiership windows, like
That
they
would
had a
be
great
hard.
team that year. And then who's left
Yeah.
from that team? Like everybody's gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the Crokers, the
Just Taps,
Whitens,
really.
like
Taps and Big Papa.
yeah, that's it, bro. And so
Probably
this
about
is,
it.
I think this is like their best chance to win a comp in a long time, like red hot chance. Penrith are okay; they're not the juggernaut they once were. Melbourne carrying injuries; they look a little bit, anything could happen.
Yes, nothing's really locked, eh? It's
Nothing's
good.
locked, but I don't think Melbourne's forward pack doesn't really do it for me. Like Ali Katoa,
Yeah,
he's a freak, bro. He carries that team,
Bro,
like
crazy.
he's that's crazy, man. Like he might be. Is he a shout for Dally M?
Surely.
Surely you'd be in
Must
there.
be up there, eh? I can't remember the last time a back rower won Dally M, but he must be top 10 at least, bro.
Yeah, if you think so.
He'd be getting. I guess he's got some guns in his team though, but
Mm,
fuck, he'd be getting points every week though. Surely.
Yeah. Yeah.
fuck you. Bone, if you want 6 points, just kick it up.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Give him a
Yeah.
high ball and he's on it, bro. What a freak. Should be in the NBA.
Absolute weapon, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Fuck, the Warriors could do with him. Oh, hang on a minute.
Don't say that.
Nah. But yeah, kind of. Now we got the new version of him anyway. We got Liquor now, so that's all good.
Yeah, I reckon Jake Laban's got a bit of Ali Katoa about him.
Oh yeah, good
Same
shout. Yeah,
shape,
he does
same
that.
frame, mate. Yeah, he goes.
I like
right under
Jakey.
the
It's a
high
shame he got injured.
bar. I know he's having a great season.
Shame he got
man.
injured. His work rate's really good too, eh, for a young fella.
Yeah, and for a big fella, like he's a massive boy. He's a
Yeah.
giant.
Jackson
He,
Ford's been mean too, eh? I reckon his season's kind of been a bit under talked about. Like the last few weeks, he's kind of been their forward leader.
Yeah, he takes
Oh,
a battering every week, bro.
He does.
Yeah.
You watch him in their games.
Do you
when he
reckon
comes
they,
off, it looks like he's been swimming. Like he's just so from head to toe. You're like, bro, is it flooded down there? Like, how'd you get that wet? He's a mahi dog, man.
Do you reckon they play him too long, bro? I reckon they leave him out there too long, eh?
I think they do, but
You
it's out of
reckon?
necessity. Yeah, I think they do out of necessity.
Yeah.
Like if someone gets injured, but he's got to pick the minutes up, and you'd rather
True.
he pick it up
Yeah.
because he can play under fatigue. Like that's the type of player he is.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
It's
His
are
game
you
doesn't
boys-
change too much, yeah.
Would you boys be sad to see Bunty go at the end of the year? Bit of a cult hero
It's
now.
a hard one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's because
I don't know, it's hard though,
I think last year he had an option to go to Super League, and he thought, "Nah, I'll stick it out." And like this was his off contract year. I don't think he knew how fast Dimitrik and all these other boys would kind of fit in.
Come
think he
along.
thought he
Come
had
on. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he had a bit more time. Like they're only like 19, 20. He thought, I got a couple more years here, but bro, the acceleration of growth from those guys.
Yeah.
They've exploded, bro. So it's just too hard to fit him in, eh, really? Yeah, shit.
And there's just more coming through, right? Like there's more talent in that next team below.
Mm,
Crosby in that. Like, there's a few good names.
yeah, it's exciting, bro. There's always the new guys coming through. Have you guys ever seen Chanel's brother play?
Yes, I have seen a bit. I don't know if you know. Do you know Aaron? Aaron Albert, bro, runs Kotahitanga.
Yeah,
Rugby league?
yeah. I know Asa.
Yeah, so he's from Matamata. So
Oh, true.
I know him really well, and he's a couple of years ago he sent me through videos of him, bro. He was like, "Oh, this is Chanel's brother." So fuck, bro,
Yeah,
the
well-
kid's a freak, eh?
Yeah, he's good, man. It's
Crazy.
funny. Like, Chanel will help me, like, hate me saying that. Apparently, they got like a real like bit of rivalry. There's a bit of a age gap, so there's like it's like a clear hierarchy who's in charge. But he's really good, man. He's built like Chanel. I think he's like real sharp footwork and that mad ball skills. We compensated him. He was playing for Auckland, like Auckland versus Schools or something a couple years ago. But he's with like the Broncos Academy. And he's just re-signed, so I think they're going to have him for like SG Ball and Flag and, into a cup and stuff like that.
Oof.
But it'll be awesome to get him back, bro.
Yeah, no, he looks like an absolute freak, bro. Hopefully we can get him back. It'll be good to have him back. I guess you can't keep them all though, can you?
Nah, that's the thing, bro.
Or
I think it's time, like, especially for like the game in New Zealand, you have to have another NRL team. Like, you can only jam so many people. You can only jam so many people into that Warriors system. And then if you're not inside that, it's like you have to leave to go and play. And that's so disruptive, bro. Like, if you're a young kid, 15, 16, leaving home, you're not well-resourced. You're not, like, without your support. Like, so many guys fail. Like, so many good players will fall over just because of all the other shit that's going on off the field.
Yeah.
And they just kind of fall between the cracks. You see it so much. But to think that you could have a South Island team where, you're either living in the South Island, so you base here anyway, or you fly down there on the weekends and, whatever it is, you're going to have your family close and around you. But it would be great to see, because there's heaps of players in Aussie. It'd be great to see the Aussie players being like, I'm going to go to New Zealand and, crack it.
Yeah, for sure.
Why not?
Have a crack.
Oh, why not? Yeah, why not?
100%. I think it could work well in Christchurch too with the new stadium. It's actually a really cool city.
I'll be
close to Queenstown.
Yeah.
Like, that would work.
Like, Warriors got their membership numbers. I can't remember what the number is this year, but like, close to 10,000 of that is Christchurch.
Fuck.
And they sign up for memberships just for the, they might get a game down there, a preseason game, and maybe, one other game. And then options to come up and stuff like that. But there's definitely like people crying out for league in Christchurch. And they're the national champs for the schools, like, St. Thomas down there.
Bro.
They're a breeding ground, bro. Bishop Neil, that's where he comes from.
Bishop Neil, yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's a hotbed, Christchurch. It's always been, it's had stronger years, but Canterbury's got some hearty league roots there, So definitely. I think the Warriors are doing their best to try and set some stuff up there, though. Like, obviously,
smart.
I don't think they're that keen for a second team.
I think
they
reasons.
Are.
Like,
You think they are? Yeah.
I don't know. I think they need to bite the bullet, and if you want to grow the game, you have to grow it properly. You can't. You need competition, because how good would that be? Like a Warriors versus South Island, like Auckland, Canterbury kind of thing. Like that's what sport is. Sport is rivalries. Like, it would only help. Like Roosters, Rabbitohs, like they're fucking on the same street down Anzac Parade, but bro, that's like a rivalry.
That's right.
That gets everybody talking about it, playing. Like, that's how you do it.
There's plenty, and there's enough players. Like, we got going rugby players coming out of our ass. Like, you can filter them into rugby league. There's options there. All right, lads. Kiwi to watch. You got a Kiwi to watch this round? One that you're interested to see them play, or you just like watching them play, or is there a Kiwi matchup at all you guys are looking forward to?
You go.
No, you go, bro. You go.
I reckon Nafahu White's probably that Kiwi to watch. As I said, that forward battle with Max King,
Doggies.
kind of being against the Doggies there, I think that's got to be the battle to watch. I think White, if the Roosters get up, he'll be behind it. So watching that one.
Yeah, I like that one, bro. Like I said, that game's going to be a big smash up. If it's anything like last year, or, like most times these two teams meet, that'll be the one, man. But yeah, Nafahu White, definitely one to watch. Who else is playing? Tarpany, he'll be down at the pub, won't he? He'll be watching as well.
Yeah.
On the bike.
For sure. One I've got to watch, I think he's been playing pretty well he's a bit older now, Bailey Bentley Hape from the Souths team. Because how old is he? He's a bit older, than what we thought, but he's obviously been around for a bit, toiling away there.
Yeah, 25.
So, from the naughty north. So, but no, he's playing well, and he's actually a goal kicker. Obviously, we found out on the weekend. So, really looking forward to seeing him run around again, even in a game that's probably not going to be that exciting. But I just thought he's one to watch for
Yep.
me.
Oh,
And then is Cheese playing again? He'll be in there, won't he? Or is he out?
Browns in the
Yeah,
centres. That's interesting. Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Bill
Is he?
Brown's in the
Oh, there you
centres.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll
He
be
is
getting their
too.
halves
Oh.
combos ready for next year. Eh?
They are. Because old Simonson's obviously asked for that release for the third time this month.
That's right.
Because he's off the where do you think he should go? Oh, Bailey Simonson.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'd like to say, oh, this is a question I had for you, boy. I don't know where Simonson's going to go. Probably a team. I don't know.
I'm
I
trying
thought
to
the
think who really
Cowboys were a
needs-
bit thin on the ground. Then Purdue came back from injury, and Cole Labert came back. So I think they're kind of covered now. But no,
Yeah. What do you reckon? Would you take him over AKP, bro? Cam Pereira, or if you had to decide on one of the two?
nah, I'll take Cam Pereira, bro. Just we need that out and out speed,
Out
especially
and
for
out
the
speed.
Wild.
True.
Yep.
Yeah, like Tane brings it when he plays, but when he's not there, bro, like we leak points.
Miss it. Yeah.
This is the question I wanted to ask you, boys. If you could bring one Kiwi player home to the Warriors, who would it be?
Oh, for me, it's I'm a big Joseph Tarpany fan.
Mm.
It'll be Big Joe. I used to always say James Fisher Harris when people ask me, but we've already done that. So
Big Joe would
It'll
be
be
a good one because we miss that whack in our forward pack. Like you look at the best season Wires have ever had, 2002, and you look at the forward pack, it was Campion, Villasanti, Guttenbeil,
yeah,
Tuki, like by all the hard bastards,
Tough
like
pack,
just
yeah.
smash teams, yeah. And it was playing like that Kiwi style of football. The old give them a taste, give them a taste, you know. Like that's what's missing. And when Mitch Barnett
Yeah.
got injured, I thought, bro, we're gonna miss that whack. Like we don't have the whack. Like we got big kids, but they're still kids. Like they don't have that man kind of strength mongrel over people at the moment. But they'll get there. I'm confident they'll get there, but to bring someone like a Tarpany and then pair him with a Fisher Harris, pair him with a Barnett, bro, that's the pack. That would be gold.
Imagine
man.
that.
I think
Scary
Hughes is
shit.
probably the other option, right? Like you've had
Yeah.
SJ, you've had
Yeah, that would
Johns.
help.
Him and Metcalf would be a mint combo. It's kind of like a Munster Hughes combo, and kind of answers that whole question of who's the right halves for the Wires. I think if Hughes was in there every week, you're picking him. So
Just
Yeah,
a
there'd be
shame
no
he signed
question.
for another 4 years, wasn't it?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
He's
think we
not
need some
coming
wingers,
here.
bro. I asked Cappy, I talked to Andrew McFadden, the old recruitment man. I said, bro, like, who's on the shopping list? Like, I always just talk shit to him and say, bro, where's the next Sonny Bill?
Yeah.
Like, I always wind him up. Where is he, bro? Where is he? I said, who's on the shopping list? And he's like, we need some wingers, man, to be honest. And I thought, yeah, true, fair enough. And I thought Ronaldo Mulatalo, bringing him back. Because he's got a bit of whack about him
Yeah,
too.
bro.
Like,
Sure,
you know,
yeah.
he's got
Bro, fucking oath.
he
Yeah,
lifts, he can lift the team. Like,
Energy. He's an energy guy, yeah.
Energy guy, bro. You need guys
Big
like
energy
that.
guy, yeah.
And they unlock the people around them too. I'd love to see him back at the Wires.
Yeah, it's a good shout. Yeah, I never actually thought of that, eh?
Or even like Broncos have enough wingers, right? Like Mariner or
Bro,
Kapani there too.
Oh, Mariner's good.
bring him
Even
home.
Greggy Marzu, I asked him when after the Knights game I was doing the radio interviews. I said, bro, like when could we ever see you in the Wires jersey? But you know, players are like so precious. Oh, I don't want this clipped up tomorrow on
Yeah.
the paper or something. He's like, nah, I'm really happy at Newcastle, man. We did, bro. We know you're from Mangere. I'll get a pork bun and something for you.
They must be ready for that, eh? Every Kiwi player from other teams, whenever they go on the radio and stuff,
Yeah.
like, oh, come back to the Wales. They must be like,
Yeah.
oh,
Cleary must get it a
not
bit.
that
Right?
again.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Cleary will get it, yeah.
All the time, man. I'd love to see him. I could imagine him coming back to the Wales, bro. Cleary and Ivan
could see
both
it,
coming
yeah.
to the Wales. I could see it. And there's little hints, like, there's like little breadcrumbs. You know, like he says stuff like, yeah, you know, some unfinished business. So you're like, oh, what? Tell us more, bro. Tell us more.
Yeah, he's never out and out said, whenever Nathan's asked about it, he has a bit of a cheeky smile on his face and he never says like no or anything. He does the classic, like you say, I'm happy at Penrith, but, you know, I really enjoyed my time in Auckland. And you're like,
But you never know.
so you're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance, yeah.
Sign Jet to a big deal
All
when
right.
you know it.
That's the one. Package deal, bro. 2-for-1 combo.
Yeah, bro. Do the old LeBron
Yeah,
James
man.
deal with his son. We'll draft your son.
Well, I hope he's
Yeah, man.
better than LeBron's son, though. Is he good?
Yeah.
Ronnie or whatever his
Big
name
Jet?
is? Yeah,
Bronny?
Bronny, the kid. Is he good?
Oh, I think the other one's better. Yeah, I think he's just.
Oh,
picked on
LeBron's
him,
other
right?
son.
Yeah, he's got another son that's pretty decent. Bryce.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he'll be the next
Yeah.
one through.
Mad.
How far off is he? Can we see all three playing for?
Oh, it'll be a stretch. Probably like another 2-3 years. But
We
look,
might see Bryce.
Shit.
We might
LeBron
see
might do it.
Bryce's son. Might see Bryce's son playing with Coro by the way he's going.
You'll probably play another 20 years, eh? Fuck.
But Jesus.
All right. Do you want to do your best bet? Yeah, best bet. Shit, I almost forgot about it. I was going to close this up. Best bet for the round, bro?
No, you know what? I had a best bet, but I missed the window, bro, and it was paying. It was decent too. It was paying like $6 something, and it was for the Raiders to be minor premiers. And I thought, fuck, that's a great bet. That's a great bet. And then I missed it, and then I'll just try to find the price now, but it's dropped big time, man. But there's some bets where you just got to make a business decision and be like, yes, I'm on this.
Right then and there, eh? Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I missed it, bro. Where is it gone? Grand final winner. Regular season winner. Yeah, it's $1.45 now. The ship has sailed.
Oh, shit. The
I
ship has
know.
well and truly sailed.
Melbourne
If you got that,
$2.75.
well done.
Melbourne
Shit, that's all right.
$2.75. Doggies at $17. That would be Raiders losing 2 games. Doggies beating Melbourne and winning every game. Not likely.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, $6 to make the top 4.
I got on them to get top 4 earlier in the season, and I'd been laughing for a while there, thinking, I've got this.
Yeah.
And then we're trying to get the wobbles, and I'm like, fuck.
Cash out.
Cash out. I don't know if I'm winning on that one now. Maybe a bit earlier if I would have made some money if I cashed out. What about you, Kano? Did you have a best bet?
Yeah, I don't mind Tane Tuapiki, yeah. I think Dragons have leaked 13 fullback tries. You saw Will Kennedy win close a couple of times last week, and I think Tuapiki has that similar type of style, and with his speed, I just see him fucking crashing through.
I like that.
Be on
I
him.
like that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
For me, I'm just going to ride this till he gets off the undie run. I'm just going to Aaron Clark anytime.
Has he not scored
Till he
yet?
scores a try. No, he's still on the undie run. It's gone so close every week. I keep backing him. And he comes up like a centimetre short on one of those carries, real close to the line and just falls over.
I'm sure I've seen him scored, bro.
He hasn't scored.
I'm pretty sure he hasn't, bro.
He's been
Yeah.
Casey badgered a few times, I think, too.
Yeah. So that's mine. It's I want to keep
Okay.
riding that train till the bro scores.
I
Surely.
might jump on that one. I'm going to jump on that one too, man. That's a good one,
He's
actually. I might
due.
tell Tab, let's get a special bet going. Aaron Clark to score before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Get him off the undie run. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a really good one, man.
I mean, if he does do the undie run at the end of the year, just let me know and I'll come up and watch. But yeah, it'll be
Strictly business, bro.
But yeah.
Strictly for research.
Yeah, just R&D in that. So yeah, no, all good, bro. We'll wrap it up there, eh? Thanks for coming on, bro. We need to get you on more often. You're a professional.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you for having me on. It's been a lot of fun. I love to talk rugby league. So usually when we talk on the radio, got to talk to like the Aussies and stuff. There's not much love for the Wires, bro. Like they change the subject quite quickly. So fuck, it's nice to
I bet.
dig in and shine a light on the Kiwi boys that are doing the business, man.
That's what we try to do, man. And it's
Amen.
All right. Sweet. So yeah, we've been the Kiwi NRL podcast. Thanks for listening. Don't forget, subscribe, subscribe, and do all that good shit. Rate us 5 stars only, unless we're actual shit. Then you can probably give us a 1. But yes, if you want to, you'll find us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. If the good people want to follow you, Yellow, how do they find you? The best place to find and follow you? Instagram.
I'm on Instagram. _Gelling. Get Gelling. That's from my real estate days. Need selling, get Gelling. I should probably change it.
Oh
Haven't done real
yeah, I
estate,
forgot
lost my
you done
license
that.
a couple years ago. So yeah, should probably change it up soon. But for now, it's at Get Gelling.
Sweet, mean. And what about you, Kane? Where can they find you, mate?
That Kiwi Punter. That's the one.
That Kiwi
They should
Punter
know me, bro.
on
They should know
Instagram.
me. And on
They should know
Fitzone.
you by now, the good listener. And you're on
You can
Betcha.
find them at FGM Stadium this Saturday.
On Canva, doing stuff he shouldn't be
Hey, shush.
instead of his bloody job. doing betting form all day. Anyway, I digress. No, thanks to everyone for tuning in. We've been the Kiwi NRL podcast. As per usual, up the wires, give them a taste of Kiwi. And yeah, have a good week in that.
You know what it takes, and you're ready today to take them all on. You got the measure of your man, and you know that you can go all the way. Give it to him. Yeah, give him a taste. Give it, give it.